It was okay because
Yeah.
can I
All
continue?
right. All right. Okay. Happy to hear that.
Okay. So my main issue was that of the seller, which you were
Okay.
able to handle properly. So
Okay.
that's fine. I think I'm okay
Okay.
with everything.
So, what up with your assignment? Were you able to do it?
I did not do it. I had something that I'd already had passed to the canvas stage. I was struggling with the
Okay.
seller. So that's what I'm trying to update so that I can get a link. So it's not necessarily on the productivity um, stuff you talked about.
Okay.
It's actually a storybook.
Okay. So can you just probably just drop the link in the chat box? Let's probably start from there.
I am yet to generate the link. I'm just on the
Okay. But
seller
what
part.
about Canva? Canva. You've been able to do something on Canva now.
Yes, I did something on Canva. That's what I'm
Can
saying.
you share
You
the link
want
for
me?
Canva?
Let me see.
Yeah. Let's see. Just drop in chat box. Mm. I'm still waiting on you, Harriet. Okay. While we do that, um, we're going to go into what we have to say.
I'm saying sharing the link with everyone. I have to change it so that everybody can see the content, right?
Okay.
Or just to view. Okay. Okay. Mhm. Where am I dropping it? On the
If you want, okay, you can drop it on the group, on the WhatsApp group,
Hmm.
or probably drop it in the chat box here, so that I only me,
Okay.
I'll be dropping in the chat box here. So
All
just
right.
send it to me personally, not just to everyone, so that everyone can see it. So I will take a look at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your personal link? How okay. To you directly? I can't see something directly for you. I'm just sending it to the chat box
Oh,
anyway.
you send it there. Okay, I've seen it. Take a look. Oh, this is beautiful. Even the title itself, title alone. Street smart pretending from a poor home. Mm.
So it's supposed to be in series, right?
Wow.
From rich home and all that.
Okay. Is this looking like a relatable story? Like, do you have something relating to this?
Kind of like
Yeah. Because from the title alone, I can sense it. Wow.
but I need to work on the Canva itself, arranging it properly. Yet to
But
do
I also
that.
noticed, okay, this is just we two here. Let's see. It's just we two for now. So let me share my screen and show you some things I feel you should work on. Can I go ahead?
Go ahead, please.
All right. Okay. I'm coming. A minute, please. Because I will share my screen shortly, but I'll just let me just see it through first. Okay. Yeah, so Harriet, I have a little issue sharing for now, but then I would explain some things to you from what I observed. First is the fact that you see that cloudy part of your design that looks like green or teal green. Harriet, can you hear me? Harriet, are you there?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, okay. I said that part of your design that looks like teal green, that cloudy part. You need to remove it.
Yes.
You need to probably remove it for the pages because it's making the words faint, especially when they got to
Yes.
3. Yeah, so you need to work on that. Those are the things I actually wanted to show you. Those are the things. So because in page 3, when you started from the second paragraph, every morning before school, Chidi would wake up at the break of dawn. By the time you got to that Akara part, up until every lesson his mother taught him, he's kind of faint. Like you
Yeah.
can't see the lettering properly. Yeah, yeah. So you really need to work on that. Like try either you change it to another color that will blend with the black, or better still you remove it. Do you get
Okay.
better
I
to
was
remove
even
it?
thinking on changing the book itself as per the template.
Yeah, that can also work. Just make sure you find something very beautiful. And do you write, right? You write. I read.
Yeah.
You write. I said you do write. You're a writer, right?
No, no, no. I'm trying.
You try. Okay,
Trying
even at
to.
that, this is a very beautiful piece. So I noticed that in chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5, chapter 6. And also, let me just state this, there's also something about design, and then that should be consistency when it comes to your typography. And then I'm talking about the font and the lettering. Literally, in design, they will tell you that, especially when you're writing a book, don't use more than 2 to 3 fonts. When you are doing a design, just put maybe a JPEG or a PNG, the maximum you should have is 2 fonts. And then there should be consistency in your brand color, consistency in your font. Do you get it? So please be taking note of that as I'm saying it, so that when you get back, you would you make those changes. Then another thing I noticed was the second one, the table of content is somehow jam-packed.
I
The
think
table
this
of
I sent you the rough
Oh,
link.
yes,
Ah,
yes. Even with that, yeah, I know. I'm just trying to say that you should just know that things you work on in the subsequent ones. So the table of
okay.
contents is somehow jam-packed and likes and likes and likes. So I think you already gotten an idea of what I'm correcting. I think I already said everything. So you say you have problem with the seller pass, right?
Yes, that was where I had issues, but you were able to put me through that
Okay.
yesterday.
Okay,
When you
so
said we should ask questions, I was typing to ask my question, but I think somebody now asked. Then you had to take it all over
yeah,
again. So I
Okay.
have the notes, and I'll try to put this. Why I didn't do it was I needed to, like, the cover page. It has to be just the first page, so to speak, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, but I had not downloaded the first page. It was just the entire book, which I'm not supposed to put there. So that was why it delayed the whole process. You know, my link would have been ready.
All right. All right. Oh, nice to hear that. I mean, you acted on what you learned yesterday, and you've been able to implement it. That's good. That's nice. Yeah, I don't know why, but somebody just reached out to me and said she's in a meeting. Okay, Catherine has joined. Welcome, Catherine. Good afternoon. Hi, Catherine. If you're say talking, I
Good
can't hear you.
afternoon. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Catherine.
Good afternoon. Sorry, I'm just joining.
No
I was
problem.
on the road. Yeah.
All right. So, Catherine, did you do your assignment? Catherine, did you do your assignment?
I'm not done with it. I'm
When
done.
did you
I'm
stop?
halfway through. So I'll complete it
Where
later
did you
and then
stop?
turn
Where are
it.
you currently? Where did you stop?
I'm on Canva. I'm doing the book cover.
Okay. All right. So
Yes.
hope there's no difficulty, right?
So far so good.
Good to hear that. And then this is a 2 day boot camp, so you still have the whole of the month to yourself.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Sorry, I was taking what I said. This is just a 2 day boot camp. The goal is for you to get a hands on these
Yes,
tools and be
yes,
confident in using them.
yes,
So just
yes.
ensure that you're making progress.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So we'll go through what we did yesterday, more like a brief recap. But today we have a guide today. We have like a guide today, and I'm going to be walking us through this guide. If thank God people that missed today's session would be able to go through this. So yesterday we spoke about ChatGPT, Canva, and then we also talked about what's it called? Seller, yes. And thank God I had to take that recap again yesterday for Seller, because if I had not taken it again, I wouldn't have known that Harriet was having struggles getting what I was talking about. So that's a good one. That's a good one. And all these things, I just want to also say this, all these things actually cut across your data and the likes. I have someone that does all these Amazon KDP. Yeah, he writes all these cookbooks, and just like you say it, just like you will say it, get ideas on ChatGPT, comes on Canva, design templates, and then sell it on Seller, sell it on Amazon KDP, then he's making his money. Somewhere like so that's briefly what we're talking about. So welcome, Majestic. Good afternoon. If you can unmute yourself.
Good afternoon. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Did you do your assignment?
I've not finished.
Okay, where did you stop?
I stopped at page the content, creating the what do they call it? I found you had to edit on Canva while pasting the content on the pages after creating the cover.
Okay. All right. Okay. I think let's have like a session on Canva again. So let me share my screen. You can see if you can see my screen, just let me know. Put it in the comments if you can see my screen, or just respond if you can see my screen.
Yes, we can. I can.
Yes,
All
I
right.
can.
Okay, Canva is actually not that hard, but let me just use the template we used yesterday. Majestic, you said you have a bit of issues with editing on Canva, right?
Yes.
All right, let me just cite the examples we cited yesterday. So this was the template I saw. This was the template I found. Okay, productivity unleashed. So let me let this become bold.
Okay, sorry. I think
Okay.
the initial problem I had was that I started with the cover page alone.
Okay.
So I just
Cover.
worked on that, and then I found it very difficult finding how to add
Now
pages.
let me cite example of working with only a cover page, and now you can bring text on board. So let's cite that example.
Okay,
So that was
thank
the
you.
issue you had, right?
Yeah.
All right. So let me do something else. Okay. So something like this. I will teach you methods you can use. Yeah, I don't know why my internet is slow. Okay. This is, let's say, a book cover. Let me just search for templates. Let me say a book cover. Can you still see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so this is a book cover. And then, okay, let me use this. I want to just use one that has just one page. Good. I think this one has just one page. Okay. This has just a page. Yes. Okay, good. Bestseller. Good books gone mad. Kyrie Petrakis, something like that. So this is just a page. So imagine I want to start with this. I want to continue adding text. So this is what I can do. There are other two ways I can go about it. Click on this add page. If you click on this add page, you can now come here, say design. I can say I want to look for, let's say, e-book in design. Ebook, can you see ebook multiple pages? Can you
Yes.
see it? So just click here. I'll come here. I'll do this. I'll say, okay, had this. I'll come here and say, okay, had this. Can you see this? It will ask you, apply all 4 pages. Yes. Can you see that immediately I click on this, it came here. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, let me go back.
Please repeat.
I'll repeat what I did. So this is page 2. Let me come here, this design part. I'll do it like this. Ebook multiple pages or ebook multiple pages template. So let's say I'm going for these book types. So I'll click on this. Can you see it came here? I can come here as well. Click on another one. Can you see it came here? I can come as this too and create another one. So like that, I can add another page and say, okay, I want another template and say, okay, add this. Can come here and come like this and say, okay, I want to add this again. So once I start writing on this, I can now start duplicating it further. Once I'm duplicating it, I'll continue to have as many pages as I want to have. Anybody, should I go over it again? Majestic, do you get it now? I want responses. Oh.
Yes, please go over it again.
Okay. All right. We started with just a page cover, which is this bestseller. So let me undo, and go back here. I'll undo until we have just a page. Okay, so this is the only page we have now. So I went on Canva. I got this page, only this page. I'm now bothered. I want to write a 42-page document. This is it. How do I continue to add text? How do I write my table of content? Because if you do like this, I cannot write something on here. I can't write something here. I cannot write it. It's not possible. I'm not getting this. So what do I do? This is what I can do. This is one of the things I can do. So what I want to explain now. Please listen carefully, since you can see my screen. I said, look at this sidebar. This one that has design, elements, text. You can actually add a text too. Okay, this is the second method I want to teach you. But let me start from brand uploads. So I can decide to come to this design part if probably I don't want to stress myself to be adding a text box. I can come to this design part and click on design. Once I click on this design, it's going to show me, let me start from the beginning. Design. It's going to show me a box of what I'm looking for. What am I looking for? Multiple page. I'm looking for a multiple page document. So I'm looking for ebook multiple pages document template. template. I click on it. It gives me different designs. Okay. I click on, it's telling you the number of pages. This one has 4 pages. This one has 4 pages. This one has 4 pages. This has 2 pages. This has 6 pages. Okay. So I'm clicking on this with 4 pages. So it will ask me that, do I want to apply all 4 pages? The answer is no, because if I apply all 4 pages, that means my cover page is going to change. And that's not what I want to achieve. All I need is just somewhere where I can write text, right? So I don't want to change this. So I'll click on here, add page. Then I would click on this, add. So once I click on this add, it automatically gives me another section that has a table of contents. I want to add another page. I click here, add. I'll click on this. So once I already have, honestly, you already have everything to do to complete a book. All you just have to do is just to be duplicating. As you're duplicating, and you can move the fonts as you like. Maybe you don't like the way this chapter 1 is structured, you can bring it here. These ripple effects, do like this. Then you want this text, you feel is too small, come here, then like this. Then you can keep adding, let's say Control C, come here again. Like I want the pages to be more. This is what I'm doing. Can you see? So I will just be walking around it. So before you know it, it's looking like a real page. Or something like this. I can change the settings here. See this alignment. I can change the alignment like this, or like this, or like this. I like this kind of alignment because it makes it equal on both hands. It has equal hands. So look at it. I just have a template and I'm switching around the template. Do you see that? So now it's looking like a real book. Chapter 1, ripple effect. Then, do I like this font? I want to change the font. I might decide, okay, let me use glacial difference. This font is not okay. Let me go back to this font. And then I'm just walking around, I'm just tilting around it. Maybe this is my chapter 1. I want it to be bigger. For this font, there's no option to bolden it. So I can decide to change the font for the Libre Biscuit. I can decide to change it to Aton, or let me see another font that we can bolden. Or this leaks pattern. Okay, I think this one looks good. This one looks good. So we can decide to bolden this and say, okay, up to 40. So chapter 1, ripple effect. Then we have this. So I like this. My book is coming together. I can decide to duplicate this, put my content here again. So I'm still on chapter 1. Once I want to continue here, I just have to delete this, and then I continue writing my text. Does it make sense? Or hope I didn't confuse anybody.
This is what I need.
This
This helps a
what you
lot
need,
with
right?
what I sent. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Is this Harriet talking?
Yes.
Okay, exactly. So do you know how to go about it?
Yes. Yes.
Now, good. I'm glad
Yeah. Thank you.
glad it helped. So you can just continue to add the pages. You want to change you want to add an image, it's very possible. Just go and look for a template that has an image in between. Something like that. You can come here and say ebook. Let's add a page. You can say ebook, multiple pages with image. Let's say with image. Okay, so let's see what we have. All right, let's see this east. Let's see what we have there. Okay, something like this. You can just add it, be in the middle of. So you have this here. So you want to add something pictorial, just walk around it. That's basically how it works. That's basically how it works. So Majestic, did you answer your question too? Oh, Majestic has left. Mary Teresa, welcome. Okay, nice one. Okay, the other method I want to teach, I wanted to teach, so let me do another one. The other method of adding text, I don't want to use that for my example. I want to, okay, I can use it. Let me just go back. I can use it. Let me come here. Okay. Let me do this add page. Can you see this page is blank? Something I can do is I can come to this text bar. Add text, add a text box. Can you see a text box? So this is a text box. I can now write this. Okay. Before you know it, or let me.
Sorry, it's Majestic. I'm joining with another phone. Something's going on with my phone.
All right. So, where did you miss? Where did you stop?
I stopped at where you got the multiple pages.
Oh, you missed a lot. Oh, no
Oh.
problem. I'll go back.
But I wanted to state, I think that I didn't see that option when I was doing mine, and I think it's because I'm using the phone version.
Oh, maybe. I really don't use the phone version for Canva. That's not so good, but I don't know. Let me check it on my phone. Let me see if it's there. Okay, so let me finish this part I'm explaining. I'll go back to that, Majestic. Harriet, everybody, if you are here, if you are following from the first one I did, I'm teaching you the second method you can add text. You can use to add text when you're using Canva. I've done the first one. This is the second one. So the second one is, like I said, let me delete again. Let me go back over it again. You can choose to add page. Come here, add a text box. This is your text box. So I will just copy something and paste here. Can you see? Now I have a text box. I will change the alignment to what I want. Move it up. Then I can come here. and add a subheading. My subheading should be bold. I come here. Every time I'm saying chapter 4. I can now choose to say, okay, let me reduce the font to, let's say, 50. Okay. I can add a subheading. Pick my subheading up here. I say chapter 4. Let's say reminisce. Okay, this is chapter 4, reminisce. And then I come here, I reduce the font to 35. I have this. Come back here, put reminisce here. Then this is my content. I can tweak it whatever I like, however I like. I can add more text. I can choose to make it bolder. I think this text is too small. I choose to make it like, let's say 35. Okay, so see what we have. I can now choose to be adding content here. See this. and see this. So you can also have this method. Depending on what you want, in case you want your own style of adding text, you can choose to do it this way. Do you get it? So however you like. So Majestic, let me
Yes.
go back. Okay, so you're back now. Good. I said this is the second method that I taught them on how to add using templates. It's just a
Sorry, I
one page.
can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
We started with this one page template. So let me use another template for the sake of you. Let's use another book design, book cover template. So I'm doing this example the second time because of the Majestic. So please pay attention. Book cover. Okay. Book cover. So okay. This one is looking feminine. Let's use this one. It's giving boss lady vibes. So see this. Olivia Wilson, the businesswoman, the #1 international bestseller. So I love this template. Maybe I want to write something about women, this, that. You can also change this background color, but we are not even trying to change this background color. We love this. We want to use it. I just want to change the name. So my name is Faith Taiwo. Okay. So the businesswoman. Let's say we want to put the all-round woman. Hey, I will soon write a book. The all-round woman. Let me reduce this to, let's say, 135. Okay, the all-round woman. See? Just note that we're actually doing an example. Now, I have my ideas of ChatGPT have given me about 27-page text. How do I add it? I just hope you are listening. So how do I
Yes, I
add
am.
it? I come here, I do this add page. I'll come to this part of my Canva. Look at this first element, design. I will search for ebook multiple pages template. I'll click on it. It's going to give me different designs with different pages. So I like this. Let's try this empire this time. This empire. Okay, it's just one page. It's just a book cover, sorry. So okay, let's try this riptide. I said if we click on apply for pages, it's going to take away my cover page. So all I just do is I'll just scroll down and say which of these text styles do I want to use. I'll come here. I like this type of table of content. I'll do this. Now I have my table of contents here. Now my table of contents, maybe my own is part 1 to 6. All I just have to do is duplicate this. So I have my table of contents, my content. I can change this text color to black, that it is more bolder. I can do this. I can do this like this, change this all to black. Okay, so this is all black now. So I can say part 1, riding the waves, part 2. I can come here, take this away, say part 3, part 4. Can you see that? All this, then I will come here to say part 5, part 6. I will come and add another page again. Scroll down and say, okay, I think I like these parts that if you read most books, there's always, if it's in parts, once you have part 1 we have like 3 chapters, part 2 we have like 3 chapters, because most of them, they used to dedicate a page to talk about what part 1 is talking about. So that is the kind of template this book has. I'll come to this part 1 here. I'll put it here. So, okay, riding the waves. So this part 1 is giving me a brief introduction on what this thing looks like. I'll put it here. I will come here, add another page, do this chapter 1. So before you know it, my book is looking fleshed out. I've already come up with 6 pages with this simple method. So that's a beautiful way to add your text when you're working with Canva. Majestic, do you get that?
I do. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. Okay. Jacqueline, good morning. Okay,
No,
that's
yeah,
Majestic.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Who is iPhone? I've not heard from iPhone. And the Mary Teresa, I've not heard from you as well. Okay, I feel that people will be joining in as we continue. So I think I've attended to Harriet question and Harriet question and Majestic question. All right, so let's go into what we have today. So we have like a student guide for this class that will help you through what we have. I'm going to just read through it, but maybe later today, and they will stop power on my side because this is Nigeria. My laptop is not really. I will put it on Canva and then share. So that will be like your take home from the session. So is that fine?
Yeah.
That's fine. Thank you.
Yeah, so for today, I will just run through what is on the student guide. So we are going to be, digital product. And then why do we talk about digital product? Because they are intangible products that can be created, sold, and delivered electronically. You know, when you tell people that, I was discussing with a friend recently and he was telling me that passive income is really not until you invest in stocks and you invest in shares and you trade and your money is making money. No, passive income is that you just have to do it once, and then your money is making your product is making money for you even when you are sleeping. And that's where digital product comes in. You don't know that for people that are probably their product is their digital, their books are permanently on Amazon. For every copy Amazon sells, the money goes into their account. So when we talk about digital product, you see people say that I've made over $250,000 for my digital products this year, for my books this year. It might just be one book the person wrote, and every link that takes people there that makes a purchase, the person bank account is getting fatter. So we said they are intangible goods. They can be created, sold, and delivered electronically. And examples include what we've discussed yesterday: ebooks, workbooks, templates, cookbooks, online courses. Yes. You know, some people even now do it in such a way that they won't tell you directly to buy. They do it through ads. Once you click on their ad and you download it, at least a particular amount of dollar goes into the company. So we have online courses, we have printables, planners, calendars, and the likes and likes. So why create digital products? You have a low cost of production, low cost to produce, unlimited scalability, very correct, unlimited. You can travel, you can be anywhere, and all you just have to do is, especially when you're on the right platform, maybe seller or so, and every minute you can actually be getting money every minute. Every minute. I know someone that he is, when it comes to all these digital products guru, he is a pro. And he said that I think for about 2022, he said he got alert. He got bank alert every day for 365 days. Why? Because he's selling something. So even if he said, I'm not going to work today, he's very sure 2 or 3 people will buy my book online and they will sell. I will sell to them, right? Opportunity to monetize your expertise or creativity. Is there something you know about? Is there something you are good at? It's an opportunity for you to sell what you are good at. you see a niche where you're very good at, people are experiencing problems. Let people know you are a pro in that niche. Once you release a book, everybody wants to buy it. So activity here is that brainstorm ideas for a digital product. Use the prompt. What knowledge, skills, or experience do I have that others might find valuable? All those will be put on Canva, please. So don't bother. I would share it with us. I'm going to share the slide at the end of today. Then write down 2 to 3 potential product ideas. Will be your activity. Then the part 2 is content generation with ChatGPT. And then we spoke about that ChatGPT works best when given clear and specific instructions. Examples include write a beginner's guide to budgeting in 5 steps. Can you see that this is very, very concise? Let me even put the prompt and show you what it's going to give to me. Let me share. Okay, wait. Okay, so you can now see my screen. Let's tell it, write a beginner's guide to budgeting in 5 steps. Let's see what ChatGPT gives us. Can you see the way it breaks it down step by step? So we are saying that ChatGPT works best when you have when it has a clear prompt on what to act on, or create a new tips for mastering time management, all those things. Then step 2, writing your content. You already know how to use ChatGPT. And how many of us here use Grammarly? If you use Grammarly, you can put in the chat box or
But the thing is, I think there's now paying for it. So I usually use the free version, but we don't have access to
okay, free version, right?
the free version.
Oh, okay, nice. So you can put for accuracy and clarity, you can actually use Grammarly. If you have Grammarly on your laptop, you can easily use Grammarly. But in case of if you don't have those, just ensure that you review it. And then more Google Docs now, there's a way it helps you even work better with your English. By the time it's put on, like time it underlines some words, you know that probably need to rephrase in a certain context. So that's it. Then you can break down the content into sections like introduction, steps, tips, conclusion. Add a personal touch by including examples or an anecdote. Then the activity will be write a prompt and generate your digital product content. The second one is save the content in a Word or Google document for easy editing. And the part 3 is designing with Canva. You design with Canva. We already spoke about all this yesterday. You set up on Seller. And then, so let's move to what you do now. Promoting your digital products. You see, there was something that happened. There was something that happened when this guy won US elections in November. What's it called? Donald Trump. There was a tweet by Elon Musk. You know, Elon Musk is a big fan and he's a big supporter. And Elon Musk, there was a tweet he put on X, and he said that you are the media now. And people actually analyze that tweet to mean that you are your self-promoter, you are your biggest brand. Like your brand always, and I think the mindset changed when you begin to see what you are doing, like beyond a business. I start seeing it as a brand. One thing is, when it comes to business, people patronize you and they go because you are running a business. But if you sit down and say that I don't want just to run a business, I want people to know me for something. That's you being intentional about running a brand. And the perspective changes, the attitude to things changes. So when you are promoting your digital product, you have to be this is not the time of I'm not a social media person. Nobody will know what you are selling. Nobody, nobody. Nobody will even know what you are doing. So you have to share product link on platforms like Instagram, X, and LinkedIn. You have to create professional posts highlighting the benefit of your product. You have to be deliberate about it. You have, because nobody is going to promote your brand for you. You would be the one to tell people that this is what I do. I'm in the corner of my room. I don't even know the ebook you have. I don't even know the ebook you have. And we can see consistency across all platforms how consistency have helped people in building a lasting reputation in people's hearts about their brand. Honestly, I'll give you examples. There's this lady on LinkedIn. She calls herself LinkedIn Queen, Alma Wogu or something. And she was having an interview. What there was that, and she was talking about when she started uploading on LinkedIn. She said sometimes she will get just 2, 3, 4, 5 impressions, but she will not give up. She will keep talking about what she does. She will be talking about, talking about, talking about. And look at her today. One of her posts, we have multiple reposts, not just multiple reposts. We have over thousands of impressions, over 2,000 like, over 300 comments. But she didn't start that way. So I'm saying that once you are talking about, you want to be deliberate about these things, you have to be deliberate in promoting your digital product. Yeah, you know that you post on Instagram, because I will see some, okay, the kind of work I do, I'm an executive assistant to a to a CEO in Lagos at the moment. So most of whatever I need, I get to share content, or I get to go to Instagram to look for vendors. So I order them, I order for stains, they deliver it to him and the likes, because that's part of my job description. So I noticed that once I get to your page on Instagram, and the last time you uploaded something, or it's last time you sold something was, let's say, October 2024, even if you have 2,000, 3,000 followers, I just see you as unserious. Because if you are very serious about your brand, there should be something new you are posting every day. So there should be something that you want to talk about every day. So I always want to highlight the benefits of your product. There are times that, especially if you're not running a faceless account, you want to say that you are selling things that other people can relate with. You want to say about, oh, this is what it looks like, this is what it does, this is what, before you know it, you are beginning to create impression in people's hearts. Then leverage word of mouth. It works a lot. Leverage word of mouth. Ask friends and family to share your product link. I've I can't count times had to I've shared links of maybe my friend or someone selling something, and they've got consultancy jobs through that. Okay, I have a friend that she's a social media manager. So she runs an agency that does consultancy. So there was a particular Monday, there was a particular day I just posted that video on my status, and I was like, in case you want consultancy on anything, she's your go-to person. She didn't tell me to do it though, but she's my very close friend. So I'm like, what are friends for? I just helped her and I uploaded those things. And come and see, someone just entered my DM and said, oh, my friend was looking at this thing on my phone, and it was like, who is this person? And I get a contact. I really did not follow up if it led to sale or didn't lead to sale. What I'm trying to say is that because I posted a video on my page, on my WhatsApp status, someone that needed our services got it. And they were able, even if they didn't get the sale, they already know that there's someone called this name that runs an agency. So you can't just sit calm and think your digital product will promote itself. It's not possible. You have to be deliberate in promoting your product. Then offer discounts or bonuses. Encourage sales by offering a limited time discount or bonuses. And that's one of the things that we did for this course, for instance. it wasn't this amount. Some people, it wasn't this amount we put it out before, but we offered discounts. And because we offered discounts for a limited period of time, we got people rushing it. Nigerians now, we like subsidized things. So we get people rushing it, and then we're able to get people that registered for the course. So offer discounts or bonuses, offer sales. Let people, and when you are offering the sale, let's make noise about it. Don't let it be that you want to do sales on Monday. It's on Sunday, you're not saying tomorrow there will be no. About 2 weeks before, you can just put a video and say that something big is coming. Stay tuned. Everybody loves expectations. Everybody loves surprises. Everybody loves to look forward to something. So you can start doing countdown and say something big is coming, 10 days to go, something is coming. So about maybe 7 days to go, you can just reveal it and say that you start sales, 40% discount starting from this day, so date. Begin to engage people. What are you getting from us? All these things. Actually, I got 1 or 2 asks from my friend that runs an agency how to go about these things. But these are just a few things you just have to learn about. So you encourage the sales, discounts, and before you know it, people are trooping in. So if you follow these steps we highlighted, you will have a finished digital product, a sales page, and a plan to promote and sell your product. Now, frequently asked question is, can you create more than one product? Yes. If you master the process, you can have 7 digital products that you are selling. Yes, you can. Especially if you have a knowledge in different areas. What if I'm not confident in design? Thank God I just showed you. I'm also, although I'm a designer, I do a bit of Canva design very well. That's my organization uses post, but I didn't start like that. I got better with my Canva design too. So, and again, what makes Canva beautiful is the fact that you don't have to start from scratch. You don't have to start from scratch. You already beautiful templates you can always use. Then, how do I handle payment on seller? Yes, seller handles your payment securely. You just have to link to your bank account where you can withdraw your funds. So that is that about that. You're going to have a successful sale if you follow these few steps. Any
I have
question?
a question. Yes.
Right.
Does seller take a percentage of your pay? How do they get paid off your payments?
Honestly, for that, I can't answer, but for the few times I've used it, they didn't deduct money.
Okay.
So I don't know how they measure their ROI. Sorry, I don't know what their KPI looks like, but at first they don't actually take percentage from it. They don't. They just have your, so actually, like I said, I don't know what their North Star metric looks like, but they just have once you have your money comes to your account direct. Did I answer your question?
Yes, it did. Thank you.
What other question? Who else has question? Any other question? Okay. Hey, Mary Teresa, your background is so croaky.
I'm sorry. I'm in the office. I don't know. Can I talk or should I call you later?
Can you drop your question in the chat box? Drop your question in the chat box. Your background is, I don't know. I couldn't hear you put. Okay, any other one? So you get the link to the, you get a link to the page today. to the Canva design that has all those things to do. You get it? We all get it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Harriet, you can work on you can now fine-tune your design based on
Very,
what
very well. Thank you.
fine-tune it very well. Yeah. Upload it on Seller and start making your money. Especially if you are very knowledgeable with what you do. People write this page ebook and they're making millions, they're cashing out, honestly. So if you can just fine-tune your ideas, generate and don't let it just be ChatGPT generated. Have some ideas that you have in your mind. ChatGPT can do its best to help you fine-tune it, right? But just have something you want to prompt it with. And before you know it, you're making your money. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Don't love link. No, don't follow that. Don't click it. If you click on it, your process will be long. Go. Just follow the simple process you followed yesterday. Maybe Teresa. You understand? Just follow the process you followed yesterday. Don't do any love link, anything. You'll be getting delayed with that.
Okay.
Yeah. Just follow the process you followed yesterday. All right. In the absence of no questions, sisters, you can call it a day. Right?
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
Every other
you very
conversation,
much.
you continue in the chat box. Bye.
So when we finish with the assignment, where do we submit it to now?
You submit it to the group chat.
Okay.
Drops in the group chat. Thank you.